Hello viewers. Welcome to Best Product Review. In this video we are going to be checking out the best 5 tents for backpacking. We made this list based on our personal opinion and hours of research, and we have listed them based on the type of features and price. We have included options for every type of user, so whether you are looking for the best budget. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. Oh yes, since you're a new channel, don't forget to subscribe to us, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification, as it will help us grow. So let's get started with video. Number 5. 6 Moon Designs Haven Bundle Backpacking Tents. The cottage brand 6 Moon Designs focuses on building very light equipment with long-distance hikers in mind. While quite specialized, the Haven Bundle, $335, is an easy-to-use trekking pole tent that tips the scales at just 2 pounds 2 ounces, including a tarp and interior net. You can use the tarp alone on the trail, which, for 17 ounces of packed weight, gives you a large 53 square feet of shelter. Or if you're in a buggy locale, add the mesh nest inside the tarp for even more protection. The nest is 48 inches wide and 114 inches long, providing plenty of space for 2 adults. In this configuration, you end up with 2 large vestibules and 2 doors. At $335 for the package, it's a fairly priced ultralight tent. And thanks to the ability to be set up as a tarp alone, the system packs a lot of versatility and can stretch from fast and light missions to more leisurely base camps. It's held back mostly by the ultralight fabrics that limit durability. And as with a lot of trekking pole tents, because it's not freestanding, it's a little trickier to set up and requires good guideline attachments for stability. Number 4. Nemo Hornet Elite Backpacking Tents. Our team has dozens of nights backpacking with the Nemo Hornet Elite, $500, under our collective belts, and the consensus is clear. We love this tent. Mostly, we love how much this tent saves both weight and pack space. It's a marvel of engineering. Here's how it breaks down. The Nemo Hornet Elite weighs a scant 2 pounds 1 ounce. And you can ditch some stakes and the stuff sack for a minimum trail weight of 1 pound 11 ounces. For gram counters, that makes it a contender on weight alone. But this tent is more than light. It's also a very legit abode in bad weather. On rainy, stormy nights on the trail, the Nemo Hornet Elite 2 kept our testing team dry and comfortable. Unlike many ultralight options, this is a freestanding tent. It uses a clever 3-pole design, mesh interior, and integrated rainfly for a tent that keeps out bugs, rain, and wind. Inside, a 27.3 square foot floor gives a small but acceptable space for 2 adults. This is certainly not a large footprint, and you will be shoulder to shoulder with your tent mate. But remember, we're ultralight backpacking here. So snuggle up. Fortunately, there is enough room under the 2 vestibules, serviced by 2 doors, for a large pack, shoes, and some other gear. We've used it many times in the rain, and it's enough space to keep your kit dry, even in nasty weather. Setup and takedown are also easy. Once familiar with the tent, my wife and I can usually set it up easily in less than 5 minutes. Of course, at $500, the Hornet Elite is a significant investment. But we've used one for enough nights to be impressed with its durability. That said, this is a super light Silmalan tent. That means it won't hold up to abuse, and we don't recommend it for car camping, as that would put wear and tear on a very expensive tent. Number 3. Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2 Solution Dye Backpacking Tents. In the battle of the ultralight semi-freestanding tents, the Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2 is our favorite due to the size of the floor area, headspace, and gear storage options. Going ultra-lightweight doesn't necessarily mean being crammed in like a sardine. At 28 square feet of sleeping area and 16 square feet of storage space, the Tiger Wall beats out its nearest rival, the Hornet, by a few square feet. While this doesn't sound like much, a 6% increase in space in an ultralight tent can really make the difference in terms of comfort. At 2 pounds and 8 ounces, it is one of the lighter tents we reviewed, only bested by the Spax Duplex, 19 ounces, and the Nemo Hornet, 2 pounds 6 ounces, in our review. Like most ultralight shelters, the low packaged weight does mean thinner, less durable materials used. The designers also went a little overboard on shaving weight from the fly, as there is only a little overlap between the fly and the bathtub floor. If the wind is blowing the rain in from the side, then you may experience some precipitation entering your tent. Number 2. Nemo Dagger 2P Backpacking Tents. The Nemo Dagger is a freestanding tent that offers the most livable space of any of the two-person tents on our list, with the exception of the heavy REI half dome. With a floor area 31.3 square meters, steep walls, and a peak height of 42 inches, this is one of the best backpacking tents for interior space, feeling larger than its nearest competitors, the MSR Hubba Hubba, Sea to Summit Telos, and the Big Agnes Copper Spur. The only model that is larger in our review is the Half Dome SL2, although this also weighs nearly a pound more. The downside to the larger interior space is, of course, total packaged weight. While roomier than its nearest competitors, the Dagger is 4 ounces heavier than the Telos and 12 ounces heavier than the Copper Spur. Number 1. Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 Backpacking Tents. The Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 is one of the most popular backpacking tents on the market, and it's not hard to see why. It is one of the few tents that manage to lie in the sweet spot between livability, weather protection, and low weight. The Copper Spur has a freestanding design with 29 square feet of sleeping space and a peak height of 40 inches. The pre-bent pole design with central hub does a good job of pulling the inner tent outwards to give you more head and shoulder space. While these stats aren't overly remarkable, sitting within the average of all the tents on this list, it's the fact that the Copper Spur weighs only 3 pounds and 2 ounces, making it 1 to 3 pounds lighter than all of the larger tents reviewed. Even in comparison to its nearest and similarly sized competitors, the Sea to Summit Telos and MSR Hubba Hubba are respectively 9 and 12 ounces heavier. In addition, the Copper Spur has a good amount of storage space. Featuring 2 9 square feet vestibules outside each of the 2 doors, an oversized pocket in the ceiling, as well as several interior pockets and loops to attach a gear loft. The downside to the Copper Spur is the price and the more delicate materials used on the interior. While not unusual for a premium lightweight tent, those concerned about overall durability may want to opt for the MSR Hubba Hubba. A similar model, but constructed with more durable 20/30D fabrics, but evidently, this does contribute to the 12 additional ounces in the overall weight. Alternatively, if the price is your main concern, then check out the REI Half Dome SL2. Overall, the Big Agnes Copper Spur ULHV seems to have hit the sweet spot of just enough livable space for its occupants, while minimizing the overall weight. There is also the option for a 3-person tent available as well. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this unbiased review. And please don't forget to subscribe us to get the news of upcoming reviews. Stay tuned.
Fuck her in the Benz.